up in their box oven over here at the Corbett shack.
Oh, hi. Come on and join us. We're making some biscuits right now. We're also going to use the milk that we made earlier. And also the butter.
So, we've made our biscuits with the milk that was left over from Eva's butter making project, and we're going to put them in our box oven over here. We have our charcoals are all ready. Eva, can you give me the lid, please? And if you look in our oven here, you'll see down in the bottom we have all these lovely charcoals, and we're just going to lay this right in there, and then we're going to lay this on top. And while these biscuits are cooking in our box, I'm going to show you how to build this so that anything you have at home in the freezer that you need to bake, if the power goes out, you're still going to be able to bake it using your great-grandma, pioneer grandma's methods of cooking. So let's go build our oven. So now we're going to use just this regular cardboard box to make an oven. And it can be any box with a good fitting lid, like this, over the top, or it could be two boxes if one box will slide down over the top of the other. Okay, so now when we make our box, we're going to need 3 coat hangers and some aluminum foil and some pie pans, because we're going to take our aluminum foil, and we're going to use it to line our box. And it doesn't have to be pretty, just cover it. Because if you don't cover it with the aluminum foil, the box will burn. So now our lid is ready, off to the side. Then, and if you use dollar store aluminum foil, I would fold it in half and double line the bottom. Because the bottom of the oven gets really hot. And that's why we put ours in the fire pit, because it will burn the grass, it will burn the ground underneath the oven. So you always want to use your oven in a very well ventilated place where you don't have to worry about fire. Okay, now that we have our boxes ready here, we have our coat hangers, our 3 coat hangers, and we're going to use the wire from these coat hangers. We're going to take our pliers and we're going to straighten this wire out just a little bit here. We're going to keep this end. We're going to straighten this end out because we need to have some racks in our oven to hold up our pie pans. So we're going to take these 3.
Give me some pliers, please.
Okay. There you go.
This is what happens when I don't use pliers.
There you go.
Thank you.
And you will fix that one. And then we take our screwdriver here, and you want to go about 1/3 of the way down from the top. I put my fingers in so that I don't get my fingers from the other side. Hey, there we go. And we're going to make 3 nice holes. It's easier for me to go this way. Into this box. Okay, so now that we have 6 holes, 3 here and 3 here, we're going to take our coat hangers that we have straightened out, and we're going to push them through this hole and straight across this other hole, and it's going to come out the other side. And I like to pin mine so they don't fall out while I'm cooking. I'm going to take my cutters and I'm going to cut this off right here and bend this piece down. So this way it won't slip out while it's cooking. And then put this one through here. So that we now have our little oven racks. This is where we can put any pan that will fit in your oven. And this particular kind of box will hold a cookie sheet. So any kind of pan that will fit in your box, you can cook it. So if you want to bake a cake, you can bake a cake. If you want to bake cookies, you can bake cookies. If you want to bake a pizza, you can cut it in half and put it on your cookie sheet as long as it fits down inside of your box. Now, for our cooking apparatus, remember I told you this was your grandma's job. Well, my grandma, getting into the years where you can't say your grandma anymore, you gotta say my grandma, would bake in the little oven we showed you over at the butter house, at the tourist cabin, making the butter. We put our little pans in the bottom, and that's where we're gonna put our charcoal, okay? A regular bag, any kind of charcoal will do, and we're gonna put the briquettes in the pan in the bottom. Each charcoal briquette that we add to our oven changes the degree of the oven by 11 degrees, changes the temperature by 11 degrees. So if you want it to be 350 degrees, you're gonna have to divide 11 into 350, and it's not gonna come out even, so you could put in 34, 35, 36, but you gotta watch it, because if you put in too many, you'll burn your biscuits. Okay, so we've made our biscuits and we put them on the pan and put them in our box oven here with our 34, 35 pieces of coal down in the bottom. I'm gonna pull this pan out and show you our lovely biscuits on this hot pan, which I'm gonna set right over there so that you can look in here and see that I truly did bake them with charcoal in an oven just like the one we just built. But like I say, when you pull it out, be careful because it's hot like the barbecue grill. Okay, so I want to show you that you really do need to put this someplace where it's not going to matter, because the bottom does get hot. And if you put enough aluminum foil on the bottom, you can use the oven over and over again. But the cool part about making an oven like this is if you don't have any more charcoal left, you can take this same box set up this same way, put this part of the box inside a bigger box, line the edges with newspaper, and lay a piece of glass over the top of the whole box, and it will solar cook. It'll take longer, but it will cook your food, especially here in Florida. Okay, so now we've learned how to make a box oven and we've baked our biscuits. So I think we should put some butter that Half Pint made earlier on our biscuits here, and I'm gonna let you try them. So come on out and share some biscuits with us. It'll be great.